We're just waiting for the player to go with Coach Dooley. Oh, see. Alright, so while we're waiting for the player, we will start with the press conference. Coach, congratulations for a great match. We'd like to open the press conference with the remarks of the please.
Okay, I disagree a little bit. Obviously, first I hate losing, especially hate losing the final. I don't think that we had a great game. I mean, I have to watch it again. Oops. Get up? Yeah. Okay. So again, I hate losing, especially losing in the final. I don't think that it was a great game from us. I think that we didn't step up to the level that we can actually play. I don't exactly know why not. Myanmar is a good team, is a technical team. They have some speed, they have great passing and receiving skills that we have to either learn a little bit more or we have to step up. So it was like, I told the players in halftime how many more 100% chances we need to score a goal. If you one with the goalkeeper, you just have to finish it. This most of the time it's like that. If you don't make those goals, then you're gonna lose the game. Obviously, it was a lucky shot, the 1-0, but it came again from our mistakes where we just didn't play the ball like we should. So we made again. We didn't have a great game, so leave it like that. Second half, we turned it around, and the last score we needed maybe 4 minutes to win the game. It could be, that I should have maybe waste some time like they did in the overtime. So that we should have wasted some time with injuries, with substitutions. I could have maybe easily maybe 3 or even 4 more subs before the 90 minutes are over. This is something that I think that I could have done. But after the game, we know it better. There are some flow that was going in the team that you could see this team turning around. I didn't want to take anybody out because it was actually okay. But after the game, it's something that I should have done. I should have brought some fresh legs in, and maybe we could have wasted a little bit more time at the end. Maybe we wouldn't have done it in 90 minutes. So. But in overtime, obviously, who scores the first goal is going to win it, and they played it exactly how it should be. I don't know how many times they were on the floor and wasted some time, but it's a part of the game. So again, I don't think that we had a great game. I think that hate losing. I lost 2 times now in the final. I want to go. Obviously, I want to get one more final this year, and definitely want to win that one. So we will do everything we can to at least win one big final, and that is the Super Cup.
All right, thank you, Coach. Now I'd like to hear from our team captain, Gier.
Yeah, just again, big disappointment really. To lose 2 finals in the space of 3 months, it's pretty hard to take. It's just, especially here in Rizal as well, and in front of our own fans, it's just not nice watching the other team jump around and celebrate with a trophy that you think should be yours. But you learn a lot from your defeats. We just have to pick ourselves up and go again. This is all preparation for the Suzuki Cup, where there is a huge prize on offer, and if we can, the only thing I can say is that these 2 finals hopefully will give us the experience we need when we come to the final in the Suzuki Cup, which I'm sure we'll get to, and maybe we can draw on what's happened over the last couple of months, and it'll give us that little bit of strength to go that little extra mile and you know, hopefully next time we come over the cup.
Thank you. Misagh, would you like to say something?
About the loud. It's just that, of course, we were so sad about what we about the result in the last 2 minutes. We just received the goal. We play very good, but this is football. But that makes us how to prepare better into the Peace Cup. This is now coach will look for the mistakes and we will go stronger for sure.
Thank you. Now, would like to ask a question.
Hi, this is directed to the players, to Team Captain Gier and to Rizal Bahadoran. We noticed that Myanmar was very aggressive. Could you please comment on the aggressiveness of Myanmar in this game?
I don't think they were overly aggressive. I just think, you know, it was just a tough game of football. That's what happens at this level. You know, two big teams that want to win a final. You know, they might have left their foot in a couple of times, but we had a couple of big tackles as well. You know, you expect that at this level. Yeah, you have to expect that a team's going to come out and battle. And that's the first thing we always say before we go out onto the pitch is no team has any given right to go out and just pass the ball and play football. First thing you have to do is win the battle. So we're expecting a physical game, and that's what we got. So, you know, personally, I have no complaints there.
Yeah, of course, they play very aggressive, but this is football. You have to prepare for any kind of football. Some teams they play aggressive, and some plays they're slow. Like Middle East players are also physically very strong and less time. So this is how they play. We cannot just make this excuse. So we will work on it, how to defend the aggressive team by coach.
Coach, it was a really tough loss, especially after we were able to go ahead on Phil's young husband's penalty kick. Overall, you said they didn't play up to your own expectations. Although you win as a team and lose as a team, were there any players that you felt that were a bit disappointed in this particular game?
One way that I'm disappointed? No. First of all, like I said before, I really make a real adjustment about everything and every player. Like we said, we win as a team, we lose as a team, and we just have to find out what do we need to do better next time as a team to win the games, to win the finals. I mean, we win games, but when it comes to the one big game, that we don't. And that's what we have to analyze. What can we do better? And the best thing is when we have this tape and we cut those things together and show the players this is right wrong, this is what is the problem we have. And then you do that like in the school. You have to learn. So if you always make the same mistakes, then you have to find out maybe there's somebody else who doesn't make those mistakes, and we have to switch them. So again, you know, it's when you play those kind of level, that is a battle, like everybody says, and you have to be physical, and you have to tackle, and you have to play without a foul. It's not always possible, but when you get the ball, then you need to play. So, and this is there's a strategy sometimes behind what we want to do, and how we want to keep the ball, how we want to play the ball, and because you have so much in your mind during the game and watching every single player, you can't actually watch every single player, but you need to find out what you're going to do. That's why the best after the game, you know better than during the game, and the day after when you watch the DVD, then you can find out sometimes that the game was actually better than you saw it live, and sometimes you actually see the game was not as good as you saw it in the game. So it's always, you know, we have the time to analyze everything, look at everything, and obviously we lost, so something must have wrong, and that's what we got to find out.
There was a portion of the game that, at least from where we sat, you went 3-5-2 basically, What was the motivation behind that?
The motivation behind it is we are, you know, one goal behind, and we have 15 minutes to go. So you have to take a risk and put another forward in, and then you're trying to, you know, to get the ball in the box. Because then in the end, you don't play nice anymore. You just do what you normally don't want to do. Just get the ball up front, and you have the players up front. That's why I was telling the players, if you play forward, you need to stay as deep as possible. It doesn't make sense to bring in 4 or 5 forwards and they all come in the midfield want to get the ball. I mean, who wants to score the goal? If you don't want to be in the box to score a goal, then you have to put somebody else in. So in the end, it's not about dice anymore. It's about getting on the outside, pinging the ball in. They might make a mistake, and then maybe we can benefit them. I mean, we had still in the last 10 minutes, we had like 2 or 3 chances to score a goal because we dumped the ball in the middle. So it's not a game, but it's exciting sometimes for the fans if you score a goal like this. If everybody comes back in the midfield, you want to play in the midfield, it's another 30, 40 yards to get to the goal. You will never score. So as an opponent, you'll be happy about that. So that's why we have to understand this. If we give our defender and play only with 3, but putting another forward in, that they will even more defend and play more. The defense is for us even better to dump the ball in. So that was behind the, you know, playing it back to the field.
Coach, 7 months into the job, what have you learned from this team? What are you learning from the characters in the squad, you know, in terms of the team's quality and what needs to be done?
I'm still happy how we developed in those 7 months, and football is sometimes an ugly game, and it could have been, everybody could be happy right now when we have after 90 minutes had a 2-1 victory, but we didn't have it. So like I said, I want to play football. Obviously I don't want to kick and rush, but we have to do it from the beginning. I had so many games in the last 7 months where we really played very nice, and we had 2 games where we didn't play nice. It was the final against Palestine, and part of the final today. So it's maybe something that we have to learn, that, you know, when it really counts, then I have to be 100%. I mean, you can't be out of 10 obviously, but 100% I have to do everything I can to make it right. Urgency when you go forward and I see a corner and it's you know, they have a counter. It's impossible for me if I'm a defender or being a defensive midfielder that I'm jogging back. It has to be a sprint. They're going to score on us if I'm not getting back. I'd rather maybe 6, 7 guys in the back against 2 instead of having 2 against 2. There are little things I think that we have to, or we will, you know, learn in the next couple of months, because it doesn't go from one month to another. So I really think that the team has a lot of quality. And we showed it a couple of times, and you know, we just have to do it at the right time. There's no, what we need also is like some quiet time that we can actually prepare perfectly. And it shouldn't be all excuses, but there are some issues that, you know, has to be perfect in the preparation. You know, some of the things that we need to prepare. So the training technique was great, but we had to sit for sometimes for 2.5 hours, 3 hours in the bus. I'm just saying, it's, you know, we went from traveling with moving boxes into, you know, with ice boxes, the handle was broken, to nice, beautiful bus we have right now. We are moving forward. The team is moving forward. Everything is moving forward. And I think that we're in the right track. The little thing that we have to find out is, how can we win the final? How can we play our best game in the final? Most of the time you're playing great, but most of the big tournaments in the World Cup, in the first couple of weeks, the first week or 2 weeks, you don't play great, you find your team, and then you're getting better and better, and the final is actually better when you play. So for us, it's a little bit, the final is for us like something that we are not playing our best, and maybe it has something to do with fitness, I don't know. It's something that I don't want to make those 5 yard runs. So I don't know, like I said, maybe the game was much better than I saw.
What are possible confidence can you draw from this tournament?
Again, like Coach says, there are positives. We are moving forward. Little things like the bus, for example, then they are the steps forward. And so we are progressing as a federation. There's players that didn't come to the Challenge Cup that performed excellently in the Peace Cup. There's obviously well documented that Coach tried out some youngsters in unorthodox positions today. Those guys came through it well. So it's just getting the experience really, not just for the young guys, but for people like myself and the older boys as well. Kind of trying to figure out, like Coach says, how do you win a final? What are the little things that you need to do better to win a final? Because people will come into a final and say it's just like any other game, but it's not. It's not like any other game. There's extra pressure. Players and younger players, older players, they'll feel that pressure. So having 2 finals in the last 3-4 months is for me. I know we lost those games, but as long as every player takes a little bit of experience and a little bit of positivity out of those finals, and learn something, I don't know what it's like in the morning of a final, what the expectation is like, seeing, or even if it's just standing there at the end and seen Myanmar and Palestine jumping around with the trophy, that makes people more hungry to go out the next time. Because like I keep saying, I'm sure we're going to get to that final this weekend. Hopefully it'll hold us in good stead, and we can go that a little bit extra further and get a positive result.
Seeing the game today from your perspective, what would you have done differently?
It's difficult to say because we had injuries, we had people they got sick, they came back to training. We played against a team, they are very fast, they are very quick. I don't know. I don't know if I would have had more experience in the back that it would help. It could be against those great guys, maybe they would have scored even more. You never know. You never know. You always think about, okay, what can you do? You watch the training session, you see the guys playing good training sessions, the passing is good, you put them in and they're making one mistake, and you think, well, I should have another guy playing. It's difficult to say. I would start with the same team like I started today, with the same team. And if we start, the first start ball to the left instead of to the right, maybe it would be a totally different game. So it is sometimes like that. So you've always situations where you can I put this guy in here, yeah, but he didn't play very well in training, and then you do this up and you think about, no, he can do it a little bit better. The difference between the players or most of the players is not big. Like I said last week, it's not big, it's small. So we have to find out, because you always can sometimes roll the dice and this guy plays here, this guy plays there. And then he has a great game and you can put him back in, but next time he's not that great. So the level is actually, I'm very happy with the level, and it makes it difficult, to get the right person in, because we don't know, can you play that level all the time, or if he goes over here, next goes over there, next over here, next over there. So that's why every training session counts to see where are you at. Are you a little bit lucky this week, or are you really fighting? Is it positive what you do in training? Is it negative? And that's when you think about, okay, you're watching the games from the other team, like, okay, I think this guy is the best for that guy. But he has to go out this week and training, not really, it's not his game, so he's out of the game, or whatever it is. It's kind of difficult to say. I would say, I would have started with the same team, and I would have wasted more time in doing subs. That's what I would have done.
Okay, one more thing is, are you at liberty of telling us what's next in preparation for the Suzuki Cup?
What the next preparation is?
Yeah, in terms of strategies.
Yeah, I think, we just talked like after the game, or we get the message that we're going, I think we're going to Qatar. and having 2 times over there, having 4 games. And we definitely want to play a game like again in the Philippines. Rizal, we don't know if we play here in Peru or somewhere else. We all just have to find out. But I think that before we go to play the Super Cup, we want to have another game over here.
Okay, so you're looking at how many games?
Maybe 5, 6 games.
Okay. I think so.
Okay, any more questions? Yes.
Was there any regrets when you committed that late foul that led to the goal? Were there any regrets when you picked up that late foul that led to the free kick?
I don't think that was foul if you check it, because my opinion, I just blocked the guy. I didn't touch, I don't know, and the referee was so close to me. I don't know, I didn't touch the guy, but they called foul. But of course I regret afterward, but as a player, I have to block the player not to cross. But suddenly the referee calls it foul, and I don't know if you watch the highlight or slow motion, maybe you will see. I didn't do nothing, but I don't know. What's that? Okay.
After this sub, how are you feeling? Because I saw you just go down right behind the goalpost afterwards.
Yeah, I'm a little bit dazed, to be honest. I blacked out for a couple of seconds there, so that's why the call was made to instantly change. We've got great medical staff here that are going to take care of me, so I think it's pride as well as much as anything else. So, right.
Any more questions? None? Thank you very much, Coach. Misagh, good luck.